because she's interviewing Alex Jones, you know, and she's gotten a lot of flack from this. There's Alex Jones. And if you don't know what InfoWars is, that's his group. That's, if the Inquirer is Fox News, and it is, this is that weekly World Report magazine that has like fucking alien babies on the cover. I mean, it's just, it's total crazy shit. Okay, that's Alex Jones. I mean, he's the one who says that Sandy Hook was a hoax as a pretext for the government to take away your guns. I mean, he says juice boxes have chemicals in it that turn our kids gay. I mean, it's just batshit crazy, blue label, nutso, tinfoil helmet stuff. But he's got a huge following, legions of followers. Trump was on his show in studio. Right. Trump administration gave InfoWars, his group, credentials in the press room. So, you know, the question is, when you talk to crazy people like this, do you normalize them? The left is saying, don't talk to them, we normalize them. But
I'm actually on the other side on this one. I think that if I were Megyn Kelly, I wouldn't want her interviewing Pepe the Frog. I also didn't want her interviewing Alex Jones. And I think, and not because I think he doesn't have a right to speak or that he shouldn't be able to be listened to, but Megyn Kelly has one of the largest platforms in the country. And, you know, this is a guy who, as you say, was trafficking in the worst kind of fake news and conspiracy theory. And you talk to people, the parents of the kids that were killed in Sandy Hook, the amount of damage that's been done by them. If I were making the decision as NBC, I know they're getting the ratings. I know they knew that they weren't going to lose, you know, sort of any advertisers for a period of time. They're making commercial decisions about branding. I would have said that I'd like to see values come into this a little bit more. I would have liked them to avoid it. But I do want to call you out. I don't think Fox News is the National Enquirer. I really don't. I think Hannity is, but I don't think, I mean, I've been on Maria Bartiromo.
It's exactly the Enquirer.
I've been on Maria, there's nothing like Maria Bartiromo's show in National Enquirer. There's nothing like Dana
maybe
Freeman.
not every show, but they're basically in the tank for Trump. Come on. What Megyn Kelly told Jim Rutenberg. She said, it's going to be very difficult for us to keep an eye on the more controversial figures of our time if we never talk to them. And, you know, this is what the left says. You can't give them a platform. Remember the Huffington Post wouldn't even cover Donald Trump? Look how well that turned out. I feel like the left has this idea, we're in the castle, and we're going to keep these nuts outside the castle where they'll die. Well, they just grew stronger outside the castle, and they got one of their people elected president of the United States. Yeah. We have to learn how to deal with these people.
I agree, and you know what? And I'm going to support Megyn Kelly here, and it's not because I'm with MSNBC, but because I spent my entire life warning of threats, and I spent my entire life identifying things where people need to understand where they're coming from, no matter what the ideology is. You know, InfoWars is its own bubble. You don't have to see them. They don't even have to listen to the program. You can drive down streets and see stop signs in rural America, like where I'm at in upstate New York, with InfoWars stickers on it. And people filling out cardboard and putting it in their car window saying, do you know InfoWars? They are in their own crazy space, okay? But for the most part, if you don't know that they're 9/11 truthers, I wear 9/11 on my ring every day. I was at the Pentagon and saw the plane fly into the building. For them, crazy land. There was no such thing. It was, you know, bombs. Sandy Hook truthers, killing children, the mass murder of children in the United States. If you didn't know that's what Alex Jones stood for, you'd be like, oh, InfoWars, that's an interesting bumper sticker on the back of that pickup truck, right? And it might be legitimate. You've got to call the enemies out. I don't call them enemies. I just call them, you know, mayor of Crazy Town.
Okay.